Once again, good morning, all of you. So, our discussion is control statement. Control statement tells flow of execution. Control statements are divided into three types: selection statements, looping statements. Next one is jumping statements. So, under selection statement, if, nested if else, nested if if ladder, and switch. Next, there are three types of looping statements: while, do while, for. Jumping statements are three types: go to, continue, break. In that we are already completed. First one, if completed, nested if also completed, if else completed, nested if else syntax, and a normal one program completed. Okay. Today I am going to complete remaining two also. Remaining two, else if later and switch, and I will start while also. Okay. So these are control statements are very important. These are the basic concepts in C language. So you see what is the syntax for nested if else. So you know that if else contain one more if else, that is called nested if else. If else contain one more if else, that is called nested if else. Or if contain if else, that is also called nested if else. Or only else contain if else, that is also called nested if else. Either if or else contain if else, that is also called nested if else. Both contain if else, that is also called nested if else. So I'm going to write a program, that is write a C program to find the greatest of three numbers. Greatest of three numbers. My program is to find greatest of three numbers. Okay. So suppose you assume A equal to 100, next B equal to 20, then C equal to suppose 30. Okay, these are the values. So based on A, B, C values, you know that A is greater, A is big. Oh, okay, how to know that? How to know that? First we will compare A and B. A and B. If we compare A and B, which one is greater? That is A is greater. A is greater. Okay. Now compare A with C. A with C. Okay. Now compare A with C. If you compare A with C, then you can find A is greater, A is big. So based on two comparisons, you should tell A is big. Okay. So we will compare only two values, not one. Suppose if you can I tell I will compare A and B? I will compare A and B. Can I tell A is big? No. Suppose assume C value is 300. Assume C value is 300. Can I tell? Can I compare two values? I will compare. Here, just wait. Let us take C value is 300. Okay. I will compare A and B. Can I tell A is greater? After comparison A and B, we can tell A is greater. No, not a problem. Without comparing C value, can I tell A is greater? No, it is not possible. Okay. Then after comparing A and B, which one is greater? A is greater. So that greater value you compare with C. Compare with C. Now you see which one is greater? C is greater. That's all. Okay. Next, another way. I will take. B value is 200. B value is 200. So what is the procedure? First you compare A and B. You compare A and B. So first, initially we will compare A and B. Which one is greater? B is greater. So can I tell B is greater without comparing C value? It is not possible. So we are comparing A and B first. After comparing A and B value, which one is greater? B is greater. That greater value you should compare with the third value, that is C. So now compare B with C. So now which one is greater? B is greater. Okay. For this purpose, we will use nested if else. Nested if else. So first I will write the program here. Otherwise I will use directly our C compiler. Hash include h3ago.h. Hash include console input output dot h void main block is started. First you save the program. big3.c. Okay. Void main block started. First of all, how many inputs required? 3 values required now. So 3 variables required. Take integer a comma b comma c. Then use CLR SCR, clear screen. Okay. Then print ABC values, printf. Enter a comma b comma c values. How to enter a comma b comma c values? By using scanf function. Scanf, how many values we are going to enter? 3 values. How many percentage is required? 3%. Comma and a comma and b comma and c. Over. Then first up to this, just compile this program. Okay. Then run this program. Enter a comma b comma c values. Yes, I will enter 100 a value. Press enter button. 20 b value. Press enter button. 30 c value. Okay. Then press enter button. What will be the output? Same. Enter a comma b comma c values. 100, 20, 30 we are entered. That's all. After that, no, there is no logic here. Now you write a logic now. How to write? I told first you compare two A and B. First you compare A and B. If A greater than B, A greater than B. Now you try to understand, this is main if. This is main if. Main if block started. Here main if is closed. This is main if. Followed by followed by immediately else, followed by else. Else block started. Else block closed. You know that. You know this procedure. At last we are closed. We are going to close main function. That's all. Okay. So now first you compare a greater than b. Can I write after comparing a and b? Can I write a is big? Printf a is big. A is big. Is this correct or not? This is not correct. If that condition is true, immediately you compare a with c. A with c. Suppose I will compare. I will write a greater than c. A greater than c. So suppose you assume first condition is true. Assume a value is 100, b value is 20, c value is 30. Based on these values, you tell me what is first condition? 100. A greater than b. What is a value? 100. Greater than what is b value? 20. This condition is true or false? Yes, this condition is true. 100 greater than 20. This condition true means control goes to inside if or else part. Here else part is there na last. Yes, control goes to inside if only, if only. సో ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ కండిషన్ ట్రూ అయింది. ట్రూ అయితే ఏది గ్రేటర్ అని తేలింది ఈ రెండు కంపేర్ చేసినప్పుడు. ఈ రెండు కంపేర్ చేసినప్పుడు సపోజ్ యూఆర్ కంపేరింగ్ ఏ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ బి, దిస్ కండిషన్ ఈస్ ట్రూ మీన్స్ బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఏ ఇస్ గ్రేటర్. ఏ ఇస్ గ్రేటర్. నౌ వి విల్ కంపేర్ ఏ విత్ సి. ఇక్కడ బి విత్ సి చేయొచ్చా? నో, దర్ ఇస్ నో యూస్. ఏ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ బి అని అనుకోండి, ఏ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ సి చెక్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, బోత్ కండిషన్స్ ఆర్ ట్రూ, దెన్ we will print a is big. Without comparing c value, means third value, we can't print a is big. Okay, now I will write here. So see here, a value 100, b value 20. Yes, this condition true. Control goes to inside. Else part kai teladu kada. Control goes to inside if. Inside one more if is there, that is a greater than c. What is a value? 100. What is c value? 30. Yes, this condition also true. Then we can printf a is big. A is big. That's all. This is first case. Okay. Now I'm going to write else part here. Else. What statement can I write here? What statement I will write here? Tell me. What statement? Very simple. This else belongs to this if. This if. Okay. So we should write within else part opposite for if. Opposite for if. Here a is big means what? A is big means when this condition true. This condition true, we will print a is big. Suppose this condition is false. Which one is greater? C is greater. Opposite. C is big. So in else part, we will write C is big. C is big. That's all. Very simple logic here. Very simple. First condition true, control goes to inside. This condition also true, A is big, over. This else part will not execute, and main else also not execute. You know that. This else part also not execute. Okay. Next, suppose this condition true, this condition false. First condition true, second condition false, means control goes to else part, C is big, over. Okay. Then you see second scenario. Suppose a value 100, b value 200, c value 30. A value 100, b value 200, c value 30. You compare first condition first. What is first condition? Use first condition, then tell me the answer. What is A? 100. What is B? 200. 100 greater than 200, that condition false. False means this is inside if. E part mattam inside if. Okay. Control goes to inside if or outside if. Control goes to inside if or outside if. Outside if means where? Control goes to else part. Else part. We compared A and B value. A 100, here mentioned A value is 100, B value is 200. A value 100, B value 200. 100 greater than 200, that condition false. Now control goes to outside. Outside means control goes to else part. Control goes to else part. Can I? So we are compared A and B. So this condition false means by default B is greater. B is big. Can I print in else part directly B is big? Printf, can I write B is big? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. I compared only two values now here, A and B. I compared only two values. Based on two values, which one is greater? B is greater. How can you know this condition false? Because of this condition false. Suppose this condition is true, means A is big. This condition is false, means B is big. Now control goes to else part. In else part, you have to compare B and C. You have to compare B and C. We can't write directly B is big. Can't print B is big. Okay. Now I will use one more condition here. One more condition here in else part, that is if B greater than C. Suppose this condition also true, we can print directly. We can print directly B is big. B is big. Then bracket close. Then if close. ఏ if ని క్లోజ్ చేసినాను, else లో ఉన్న if ని క్లోజ్ చేశాను, else లో ఉన్న if ని. After that you write else part. In else part what we can write? Else is opposite for if. ఈ if కి opposite. ఇక్కడ b is big అని ఉందంటే బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఏం రాయొచ్చు? c is greater, c is big. Opposite printf c is big. Else close. Then main else close. Okay, last main function close. That's all. Okay, once see the program, compile the program. So I will remove this. Compile the program, then run the program. Enter a comma b comma c values. I will enter a value 100, enter b value 20, enter c value 30, enter. Just check your output. A is big. 100, 20, 30. A is big. Entered 100, 20, 30. Based on that, A is big. So how to execute? C, line by line execution. See here, line by line execution procedure. Main function start, clear screen, asking 3 values, enter a comma b comma c values. I will enter a value 10, 100, b value 20, c value 30. After that, now checking. A value how much? 100. B value 20. Condition true. Condition true means control goes to inside if or outside. Yes, inside if only. Yes. Okay. Again inside means A value 100 greater than C value 30. Now control goes to if part or else part? If part. Then after that control goes to end of the if part. After the control goes to end of the main function. That's all. See page. Okay. Next, second procedure, second way. Second scenario 10, first value 200, second value 30, third value. Yes, what is A value? 10. Condition true or false? Condition false. False means control directly goes to where? Else part. What is B value? 200 greater than C? C value 30. Yes, condition true. Control goes to inside. Then control goes to outside main function. Then next, last case, reading 3 values. I will enter A value 10, B value 200, C value 300. Okay, 10, 200, 300. Then enter 10 greater than 200. Condition false. Control goes to else part. Now checking B and C. 200 greater than 300. Condition false. Control goes to else part. C is B. That's all. This is the working of nested if else and execution of nested if else. Next one. So next one is else if ladder. Fifth one you see else if ladder. You see the difference between nested if else and else if ladder. I will tell you syntax and I will tell you execution procedure, and immediately I will start the switch. See here. This is called a multi-way selection statement. Multi-way selection statement. So suppose first of all you try to understand the syntax. Based on the syntax, I will tell you execution procedure. So else if ladder. Okay, that is the our concept. That is our concept. If first how to write syntax. If you know that if always contain condition or expression, then block started. Okay. Assume statement 1 will execute in if. Next one else. Else space followed by if. Else if. Else if means what? Suppose this condition is true, first condition is true, statement 1 will execute. Okay. Here only if condition is checking, suppose this condition is true, statement 1 will execute. Otherwise, this condition is false, else if. Else means one, else means another part for if. So here no more condition will check, directly this block will execute, else part will execute. But here I am going to check another condition that is called else if. Okay, I will write here condition 2 or expression 2. Condition 2 or expression 2. Then this also contain assume statements. N number of statements we can write, not a problem. Then I will write again else if. Again I will write condition 3 or expression 3. Again I will write statement 3. Then else if. We can write n number of conditions. Condition 4, condition 4 or expression 4. Then block started. Statement 4 followed by semicolon, block close. We can write n number of else if. We can write n number of. At last, we should write else. Block started. Statement suppose assume 10. Else close. This is the syntax for else if ladder. Else if ladder means you see here first. What is first? There is a if followed by condition. If always contain what? Condition or expression. How to execute this? If condition or expression. Suppose this condition assume true. This condition is true. Automatically statement 1 will print, and entire remaining everything will not execute. If this condition is true, control goes to if part, statement 1 will execute, remaining everything will not execute. That is your first scenario. Suppose first condition false. Assume first condition false. False means control goes to next one, means control does not goes to inside of the if. Okay, then control goes to next condition. Else means what? Suppose this condition is false means control goes to else, followed by there is a condition. That is called else if ladder. Else immediately if condition 2 or expression 2. It is like what? Nested if else only, no? Okay. Next, if condition else if condition 2 or expression 2. Suppose this condition is assume this condition true, This part will execute. This part will execute. Means statement 2 will print. This entire statement, this entire part will not execute. Will not execute. Okay. Next. Assume first condition false. Second condition also false. Else if also false, this part also will not execute. Then control goes to else if third condition or expression. Assume this condition is true. True means third else if body will execute, means statement will print. Statement 3 will print. Statement 3 will execute. Remaining everything will not execute. And so on like that. అక్కడ కండిషన్ ఏది ట్రూ అవుతుందో ఆ పార్ట్ మాత్రమే ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది, రిమైనింగ్ ఏది ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవ్వదు. క్లియర్? ఓకే. సపోజ్ మీరు అనుకోండి అన్ని స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఫాల్స్ అనుకోండి. సపోజ్ ఫస్ట్ కండిషన్ ఫాల్స్, సెకండ్ కండిషన్, థర్డ్, ఫోర్త్, all conditions are false. At last only one part will execute, that is else. Else if all condition become false, only one block will execute, that is else part. అన్ని కండిషన్ ఫాల్స్ అయిపోయింది అనుకో, బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఏది అవుతుంది? ఎల్సే అవుతుంది. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ ద సింటాక్స్ ఫర్ else if ladder and execution procedure for else if ladder. Next one, very important. So next statement is switch. First of all, switch is a multi-way selection statement. So there are three different types of selection statements. That is one way, two way, multi-way. One way means only one way, that is if. If is one way. Two way, if else. Two ways unnai. If else undi. If kaapothe else undandi, that is called two way. Okay. Remaining multi-way. Nested if else if ladder, switch, all are multi-way selection statement. Different ways unnai. Okay. So here, how to create multi-way selection statement, that is very important. First of all, మీకు ఈ సింటాక్స్ అర్థం చేసుకోవడానికి టైం పడుతుంది, ఒక 5 minutes టైం పడుతుంది. Once if you understand the syntax, then you can understand the program. Okay, so here by using switch we can create multi-way selection statements. So switch is a keyword. First thing you remember, we have 32 keywords. Out in 32 keywords, int is there, char, float, switch, so many void, all keywords are there. So switch is a keyword. It is a multi-way selection statement. By using switch we can create multi-way selection statement. Switch is a keyword. By using switch we can create multi-way selection statement. Multi-way selection statement. First you see the syntax. Okay, switch contain expression. Now we will generally write if always contain condition or expression like that. Switch also contain condition or expression of type integral. You remember, switch contain condition or expression of type integral. You see here, switch condition or expression రాసేటప్పుడు ఎలా రాయాలి? స్విచ్ బ్రాకెట్స్ ఓపెన్, లైక్ ఇఫ్ రాసేటప్పుడు బ్రాకెట్ రాస్తాం, ఇఫ్ అలా రాస్తాం కదా. స్విచ్ బ్రాకెట్స్ ఓపెన్, expression bracket close, compound block started, compound block close. Okay, so how to create what is the use of switch? I told by using switch we can create multiple selection statements. Okay, how to create multiple selection statement means by using a keyword case. Case also a keyword. You see the keywords list, you can identify case also. You can see the case also. Okay, By using a keyword case, we can create multiple selection statements. Okay, see here. How to construct multiple selection statements means by using a keyword case, CASC. So here, if you want to write syntax for switch, first switch, bracket open, expression, bracket close, block started, case constant. These constant values are maybe integers or character values. Integers and ఉండొచ్చు, character values and ఉండొచ్చు. Okay, I will tell you one example, then you can understand in better way. So followed by immediately, you see the how to write a case followed by space gap, followed by constant, either integer or character, followed by colon. This is called colon. Then followed by statements. We can write n number of statement అంటే ఏదైనా రాసుకోవచ్చు లోపల. printf scanf cl ఏదైనా రాసుకోవచ్చు. printf scanf so on. డేటాను తీసుకోవటం, ప్రింట్ చేయటం, ఏదైనా రాయొచ్చు, పర్ఫామ్ చేయటం, ఏదైనా రాయొచ్చు. followed by immediately break. Every case is separated by break. Then we can write case constant to colon statement followed by break. We can write n number of cases. At last you should write default. It is not a mandatory, but normally we will write. If you not mention default also, we can execute the program, not a problem. Okay, so once again I will write the syntax for a switch and I will execute the switch. See here, switch contain what? Switch contain condition or expression. Condition or expression. Block started. By using switch, we can create multiple selection statements. How to create multiple selection statement? By using a keyword that is case. I will write constant. Suppose I will take constant 1 followed by immediately colon. Suppose next you can write statement 1 followed by semicolon, then statement 2. We can write n number of statements. It's not a problem. Every case contain n number of statements. Statement 3 followed by semicolon. Then at last I will write a break. Listen all of you, I will explain very clearly. First you try to understand the syntax. Case constant 2, I will write a statement, suppose statement 4. Then statement 5 I will write. Statement 5. Then followed by break. Okay, like that. Again I will write case constant 3. We can create n number of cases. ఇప్పుడు 3 వరకు క్రియేట్ చేశాను కదా, we can create n number of cases. Statement 6. Every case we can write n number of statements also. Suppose if you see case 1 contain only 3 statements, case 2, case 1, you can write n number of statements, not a problem. Okay, next I will write break here. Okay, next case constant 4, I will write statement 7 followed by break. Okay, every case followed by break. Next so on we can write n number of cases. At last I will write n number of cases. Okay, next at last I will write default. Default also contains statements. Default also contains statements we can write. N number of statements we can write. Every case including default we can write n number of cases. And switch close, at last switch close. This is the syntax for switch. This is the syntax for switch. Very, very important. Switch is very important. Okay. So again, you try to understand here 3 points, 3 definitions also. One for switch, second for case, third one break. 3 ఉన్నాయి మీకు కొత్తవి. Okay, 3. One for switch, second one case, third one break. First one, what is switch? First of all, switch is a multi-way selection statement. First one, switch. Switch is a multi-way selection statement. Multi-way selection statement. Okay, next. By using switch, we can create multiple selection statements. Multiple selection statement. How to create multiple selection statements? By using a keyword that is called a case. By using a keyword that is called case. By using case, we can create multiple selection statement. Next, how to write a case? Case followed by space, followed by constant value, then followed by colon. This is very important. Case followed by space, gap, then constant value. After constant value, immediately you can write colon. Okay, no need to give the gap. Then immediately followed by statements. Every statement terminates with a semicolon, like that. You have to follow the rules and regulations. If you want to write a program, any program, you have to follow the rules and regulations. That is called syntaxes. Okay. Last one, break. So break is a keyword. It is a keyword. You know that we have 32 keywords are there now. In that, the break also there. By using break, we can stop the execution from switch body or loop body. We have loops also now. While loop, do while loop, for loop. Suppose manaki how to execute the program line by line execute అవుతుంది. మధ్యలో బ్రేక్ చేయాలనుకోండి, we will use a keyword break. Break is a keyword. By using break, we can stop the execution. We can stop the execution from loop body or switch body. Loop body or switch body. Suppose ఈ స్విచ్ కదండి, ఈ స్విచ్ లో ఇలా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసుకుంటూ వస్తుంది ప్రోగ్రామ్, లైన్ బై లైన్ ప్రింట్ అవుతూ వస్తుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే బ్రేక్ వచ్చిందో అక్కడ ఆగిపోతుంది, ఇంకా మిగతా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయదు. By using break, we can stop the execution from switch body or loop body. Generally, we will write switch body in loop body in break. Okay, so you see the example. So try to understand this switch syntax. Syntax వస్తే మేము ప్రోగ్రామ్ చెప్పినప్పుడు అది అసలు ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుందో తెలుస్తుంది, ఈజీగా తెలుస్తుంది 100%. So how to write a switch is important. Switch, condition or expression, number of cases, number of constant, number of statement. Okay, listen. I will start the program. Hash include stdio.h. Hash include conio.h. Void main block started. I will take integer a equal to suppose 3, a value 3, cl or scr. First, how to execute the program, how to write and how to execute, I will show by using switch. Then after that we will write different programs by using switch, different logics by using switch. Okay, now I will start with switch. Switch contain what? Condition or expression of type integral. Okay, I will write switch a. Switch a. So I want to write number of cases. At last I will close switch. At last I will close main function. Okay. See here. See here. By using switch, I told we can create multiple selection statements. We can write multiple selection statements. How to write multiple selection statement? By using a keyword case. ఎప్పుడైతే కీవర్డ్స్ రాస్తారో ఆటోమేటిక్ దాని కలర్ చేంజ్ అయిపోతుంది చూసుకోండి. void int switch case. By using case, we can write selection statements, number of selection statements. So case followed by, what is the syntax? Case followed by, see the syntax, case followed by constant value, case followed by constant value. So I will write here, I will write a constant value, that is assume 1. Value is 1. Assume value is 1. Then followed by immediately colon. Then followed by, I will write the printf /n csc. Okay. We can write n number of statements. Every case we can write n number of statements. Okay. Now I will write break. I told break is a keyword. ఎప్పుడైతే కీవర్డ్ అండ్ రాస్తామో ఆటోమేటిక్గా చేంజ్ అయిపోతుంది. దెన్ కేస్ కలర్ చేంజ్ అయిపోతుంది. కేస్ 2 colon printf /n ece, then followed by immediately break. You can write n number of statements, but I will use only one statement now. Then case space 3 printf /n civil, then followed by break, then case 4 printf /n triple e, then followed by break. So we can write n number of cases. I will write one more case and I will close. Case 5 printf /n I will write mech, then followed by break. Okay. Last I will write default. Otherwise I will write one more case. One more case. Case 6 printf AI artificial intelligence followed by break. Okay. Next I'm going to close. I'm going to write default. Default also a keyword. Okay. Next printf C training. I will write /n. I will use /n C training. Okay. So at last I will close switch statement and main function also. Switch and main function. So you see the syntax: switch, condition or expression or any value, number of cases, number of statements, every case followed by break. Okay. I'm going to save this program. Switch1.c. Assume switch1.c. Okay. So compile the program, Alt F9. Just delete the extra two compound statements are there at last. Initial ga manam ichcham adi marchipoyam. Okay. Compile the program, Alt F9, then run the program, Control F9. See the output. Output is civil. That's all. Output is civil. Now, how to execute the switch? Very simple. Switch condition here. Switch followed by a condition or expression or any value. Okay. Here, switch condition or expression always match with case constants. ఇక్కడ మీరు రాసే ఏ వాల్యూ కానీ ఇంకేది రాసినా సరే ఆ కేస్ కాన్స్టెంట్స్ తో మ్యాచ్ అవ్వాలి. సపోజ్ హియర్ ఇంటీజర్ ఏ ఈక్వల్ టు 3 సిఎల్ఆర్ ఎస్సిఆర్ స్విచ్ ఏ మీన్స్ వాట్? ఏ మీన్స్ వాట్? 3 మీన్స్ switch 3, meaning is switch 3 means control goes to correspondent case only, means a value 3 means control directly goes to case 3. In case 3 only one statement is there, that is printf civil will print followed by break means stop the execution. That's all. Okay, so switch condition or expression should always match with case constants. Suppose if you give a value is 5, yes, switch integer a equal to 5, switch CLR SCR, switch a value 5 means control goes to correspondent case, that is case 5 because of a value is 5. Then in case 5 only one statement is there, that is printf mech will print followed by break. That's all. Again see the output. I modified a value as 5. Then run the program. Check the output. Mech. So here switch condition or expression or any value should always match with what? Case constants. From matching case, ante ikkada case a value how much? 5. Switch a value 5. Control goes to case 5. From matching case up to break, everything will print. Okay. So case 5 only one statement. Suppose one more statement is there in case 5. What will be the output? Printf /n. I will write SDES or Siddhartha Institution SDI. Okay. So what is the output? See the output. Mech and SDA. From matching case up to break, everything will print. Case 5, switch a value 5, and the control goes to case 5. Case 5 నుంచి break ఎక్కడుందో అక్కడ వరకు మొత్తం ప్రింట్ అవుతాయి. Break means what? Stop the execution. Okay. So see the execution procedure line by line. Execution start. A value 5, CLR SCR, switch a means a value 5. Directly control goes to case 5. Okay, first statement case 5 under execution, second statement, then followed by break on the control goes to outside switch. That's all. Outside. Clear? So finally what is the output? Mech SDA. Okay, next. You see here. So I will give a value is 5 and I will remove break here. What is the output? I told from in switch condition or expression should always match with case constant. From matching case up to break, everything will execute. Up to break ఉన్నంత వరకు లేనంత వరకు మొత్తం ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది. సో అంతా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. మీన్స్ a value 5 here, control goes to case 5. Case 5 first statement is mech will print. Then second statement is SDI will print. After that any break is there? No. Then control goes to next case also. That is printf AI also will print. Followed by break now. Break means what? Stop the execution. Suppose See here, first see the output. MEC, SDI, AI also, because of after case 5 there is no break. There is no break. If break is not available, next case also will print. I told switch condition or expression or value match with case constants. From matching case up to break, everything will execute. Up to break, everything will execute. Okay. Suppose I will take a value as 3. A value 3. I will remove break here. I will put it in commented lines. Commented line means there is no use of statement. Okay. Now what is the output? Tell me. See the execution procedure. Yes, main function start. Control goes to inside a value 3. Then switch a value 3. Then control goes to correspondent case, that is what? Switch 3, case 3. Okay. Civil will print. After that there is no break. Then the commented line lo bettanandi. Then control goes to next case also. After that no break. Control goes to next case also, next case, followed by break. Break means stop the execution. Stop the execution. Then finally what will be the output? Civil, triple E, MEC, SDI, AI. Okay, that's all. Now, one more logic here. You see, I'm going to enable break. Now, after case 3, there is a break here, and case 4 also break. After case 4 also break. Then I will write after case 5 also I will write break. Right. You see one more logic here. Suppose I told from matching case up to break everything will print. Break untene అయిపోతుంది. Otherwise break ఎక్కడ వరకు ఉందో అంతవరకు complete statement దాని ముందు మొత్తం ప్రింట్ అవుతాయి. Suppose I will write here 13. A value is 13. You see case 13 is available or not. Case 13. Case 1 is there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. Case 13 is not available. Now, when mapping case or matching case is not available, at the time default case will print. Default case. Ikkada A value 13 తీసుకున్నాను. Switch A value is 13. Case 13 is available or not? Not available. Then control goes to default case directly. Okay, see the output. Default ఏముందండి? C training. Okay. We'll use /n here, not capital, only small. See the output. Alt F5. C training. That's all. Suppose default also not available. Aim print out, nothing will print. A13 correspondent cases are not available. Then what will be the output? Nothing. Nothing. No output. No output. Okay. So this is your execution of switch and syntax for switch. So you remember few points. By using switch, we can create multiple selection statements. Multiple selection statements can be constructed by using a keyword that is case. Case. Okay. So how to write a syntax for switch? Switch, condition or expression or any value, block started, case, space, value 1, followed by colon, followed by statement, number of statement, followed by break. Break is a keyword. By using break, we can stop the execution from switch body. Okay. Switch condition or expression. Switch condition or expression or value always match with case constant. from matching case up to break, everything will print. If matching case is not available, then default statement will execute. Default statement will execute. And then last logic, suppose I will write a value is 3. A value is 3. So what is the expected output? You tell me. Control F9, Alt F5. Save it. Okay. So directly there is a procedure. A value 3 is switch A, means switch 3, control goes to case 3, then followed by break. So over. So suppose if you write A value 3 and case 1, case 2, case 3, case 5, and again case, suppose if you write case 3, okay, and 3 అనేది ఎన్నిసార్లు రాశాను? 2 times. What is the output? Okay, just compile first compile. The compiler will give an error message, that is duplicate case. So duplicate cases are not allowed here. Case followed by constant value should be unique. Unique. Duplicate cases are not allowed. I think all of you clear. Okay, right. So you remember all these points about switch. Next, I will write a program. I will write 2 programs. I will stop the session today. So this is very important programs. Just try to understand. So I will write a program. To check the given number is even or odd. Even or odd by using switch. By using switch. Switch use చేసి రాద్దామండి. నార్మల్గా మీరు ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసేటప్పుడు ఎలా రాస్తారంటే ఈవెన్ ఆర్ ఆడ్ హ్యాష్ ఇంక్లూడ్ stdio.h, then hash include conio.h, then void main. I will write 2 programs. I will explain 2 programs and I will close the session today. Just please concentrate. A value, suppose assume A value 10 followed by semicolon. Okay, I will write CLR/SCR. Directly I will write if A modulus 2 equal to 0, printf even number. Well, printf odd number. This is even or odd by using if else. If else. Okay. How to write a program by using switch? How to write a program by using switch? Same program. To check the given number is even or odd by using switch. First compile this program, then run this program. Yes, see the even. Okay. Suppose if you put A value is 9, odd. Okay, the value is the given number is odd. Okay, same program. I will use switch. I will use switch and I will write the program. 2 programs I will write by using switch and I will close the session. Please concentrate. First, you take A is 9. Okay, no problem. You take A value is 9. Otherwise, can I use scanf function? Yes, I will use scanf function directly. CLR is here. I will delete the entire part. Okay. So first, I will write here printf enter which value? A value. Then scanf %d scanf percentage d ampersand a. Okay, that's good. Then now I will use switch. Yes, switch. Directly I will use switch. Switch contain condition or exception. Suppose can I write a modulus 2 equal to 0, equal to 0. Okay, so I will write here case space 1 printf, the given number is even, followed by break. Then I will write default case, default printf number is odd, number is odd. Yes, save the program. Okay, compile the program, then run the program. Enter a value. Okay, I will enter a value 16. Yes, check the output. The given number is even. Okay, then I will take one more value 17. A value number is odd. Number is odd. So see the execution procedure. Execution starts with main function. CLRS here. Enter a value. Up to here, all of it clear. Here, I'm going to enter a value. Assume a value is suppose 8. Enter. What is the meaning of a modulus 2? A modulus 2 means 8 modulus 2. So the value is 0. A modulus 2 value is 0. So a modulus 2 value is 0 equal to 0. So here a modulus 2 value is 8 modulus 2 means value is 0. So left side value is 0. Left side value is 0 equal to 0. Left side and right side both are equal or not? Yes, equal. Equal means that condition is true or false? Yes, true. True means what is the result? The value is 1 means switch లోపల ఇప్పుడు మొత్తం వాల్యూ ఈ మొత్తం ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తే వాల్యూ ఎంత వచ్చింది 1 means what? Case 1. Case 1. Case 1 is available or not? Yes, case 1 is available. The given number is even followed by break. Followed by break. Okay. Malli again. A value is 8. 8 modulus 2 means modulus operator will give the value that is called remainder. 8 modulus 2 and the remainder ఎంత వస్తుంది 0. So left side value 0 equal to what is right side value already 0. 0 equal to 0. We are comparing left side value and right side value. Yes, 0 equal to 0. That is called true. True means what will be the value? Return value 1. So ఈ స్విచ్ లోపల మొత్తం వాల్యూ ఇప్పుడు ఎంత వచ్చింది 1 వచ్చింది. 1 means control goes to correspondent case, that is case 0. Sorry, case 1. So in case 1 what is there? The given number is even followed by what? Break. That's all. So next see execution start. Enter a value. I'm going to enter a value is 8. Then control goes to case 1. Then control goes to break. Then main function. What is here? Clear? Next I will give one more value. I will give a value 7. Control directly goes to default case. Okay. Suppose if you want to use case 0, yes, you can use case 0 also, not a problem. Case 0 also you can use, not a problem. So in default, what is the output? See the output. Number is odd. Okay. That's all. Last program. Previous we are already written the program is write a C program to check the given character is vowel or not. Vowel or not. Same program we can write by using a switch also. Just see, I will give the hint. You only write the program. So you take character data type and ch value. Then you read the values, ch value, printf. Just I will give hint. You write the program later. So enter ch value. Then how to enter ch value by using scanf. How to use scanf percentage C and ch. So up to here all I think clear. Then use switch. Use switch. I will write ch. Then here you write cases. Case. Case I told constant that may be integer and character value. Suppose ch value is a. What are the vowels? A E I O U. A E I O U. Suppose case a ఇలా ఉందనుకోండి. if you enter ch value is a, this is vowel. Printf and the character is the entered character is vowel, followed by immediately break. Okay, then you write second case also. What is second case? E. You should represent a single quotes E. Okay, next same case I O U. You write all cases. At last default also you write default printf not a vowel, not a vowel. If you enter AEIOU, correspondent cases will print. If you enter ch value is a, case a will execute. If you enter ch value e, case e will execute. For that purpose, you should write 5 cases, case A, E, I, O, U. At last, you should write not a vowel. Suppose if you enter ch value is n. Case n is available or not? We will write only 5 cases, that is A, E, I, O, U. Case n is not available. By default, control goes to default. Okay, now it will print not a vowel. That's all. This is the end of my class today. If you have any doubts, please ask me.